catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply.
Relax, talk to me. Yeah. Welcome to another edition, a Saturday edition of HASSEL's Review. So, when last we met, was just last week, you know, your boy Big Rob of Big Rob's House of Entertainment and No Chinese Food hooked me up with a mega haul. And I'm talking about a mega toy haul from the road. And I told you guys right then and there, I said, hey, look, if you see something you want me to open on video, let me know. So several of you did. You took the time and energy to shoot me some DMs and say, hey, yo, I want to see Thor and Destroyer. I want to see the Super-Adaptoid open live on color. In living color, baby, if you will. So that's what we're going to do today, guys. We're going to dive into this thing, like I said, thanks to Big Rob, Big Rob's House of Entertainment, and No Chinese Food. You just can't say that without giving that Michael Buffer oomph to it. The fact that he's not, I'm a little disappointed. So Big Rob will need you to do better, baby. Need you to start going, no Chinese food. And any of you who are drinking this early, hey, there's your drinking game right there. Every time I say that, shots, shots, shots. So let's do this thing. Let's dive into the old meat and taters of this old thing. So, like I told you, he hooked me up because he is still out in the wild. He is doing these things. He is doing this thing on the pounding pavement and finding these badass figures. And he's finding the ollies. I mean, these are like, both of these in my hand were going for around 60 each. And I got them for $19.99. That is impressive. Mwah. So, which do we open first? I think you got to open the adversary first, right? You can't just dive right in and get a hero and a mortal champion of the gods. You got to start off with the old adversary. So let's start off with Marvel's very own Amazo. That's right, the Super-Adaptoid. To be honest, if I was doing Nerdy Man Room show, I'm sure Monster could correct me and let me know if Amazo or Super-Adaptoid come first. I think maybe Super-Adaptoid might have actually came first, but he's not here to fact check me. So if you want me to see me fact check, you tune into our other show, the Nerdy Man Room show with Monster and Hassel. And Monster always fact checks me if I need it. I'm not Trump level needing fact check, but sometimes shit's happen. You know what I'm saying? My dates get mixed up. So we got Super-Adaptoid. So, pretty cool box. The one thing I will say, you got lame art on the side. It's very, very much that old school, very early 70s, late 60s art. Yeah, it's a little so-so. But let's dive into this bad boy. And as always, I have my X-Acto knife ready. Do you have yours? So let's see where we dive into him. Let's go from the bottom. Hey, that's what she said. So when we don't like you, go from the bottom. And yes, because I have been called out about this before, I am going to work on having a different camera view. Maybe we do some clever editing where we do an open and then we reposition so that you guys can see what's going on in me hands. But for right now, I ain't done it yet. It's Saturday. There's a little sun out there going today, which is not something that we're used to this week in South Georgia. Well, furthermore, for the last month, I guess, to be honest with you, because it has been a rainy fucking month, and I think I've been in my pool twice. So your boy sees a pool day in the future once he gets done recording and editing and uploading with a little bit of alcohol. Hey, there you be. Ooh, so you got the casket, the cardboard casket. Get out of here. Got a cardboard casket, so to speak, like most of them come with. We got a baggie number 1. We got a baggie number 2. Start unfold. You don't actually have to unfold the casket because we got baggie number 3. Let's make sure we hadn't overlooked something, people. We did not. Get out of here too. So, let's start with the baggies. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So baggie number 1, we have the Captain America shield. I don't know what stolen ability he's getting off Captain America's shield. It's a little so-so to me, but I will say they have went the distance. They got the straps on the inside. One's bigger than the other. Pretty good detail within the straps here. I'm digging that. And there's a hole there, so I'm assuming you can either patch it to his back or his arm or somewhere. So, ooh, in baggie number 2, we have Mjolnir. And I will commend them this. They didn't just go with all green. They had the hilt is brown, the strap is brown, the end piece and the actual what's supposed to be made from the compressed star, it is all green. Pretty solid looking piece. It looks good. If I were a betting man, when we got those 12-inch Marvel icons a few years back, if they did a Thor, and I'm not sure, but I'm almost certain they did do a Thor, it's probably where this bad boy come from. But I ain't mad at you. I will say, if they did rob from that, they took the inscription off of there of the Thor. He's whoever should be worthy can pick up this hammer and possess the abilities of Thor. It's not on here, so I'm fucking worthy. Let's throw that back down. Now, let's dive into this hero, this old body bag, so to speak. Ooh, and man, I'm gonna say, that's a good feeling figure right there. This is a big guy. So, those of you that know your boy Hassel, I am a large fella. I am about 6'4", and I run around at about 280 bills. So, this is big. My hand is not fucking small, people, and you see it right here. It's a good size figure. It is got some heft to it, some weight. They did their part and done some actual tooling on this guy. So I will give them credit on that. One thing I'm a little let down by this is, why did we not get a Hawkeye's arrow? I mean, we should at least got some, I don't know, some, a bow and arrow. You know, why not? So, once again, I will say, I'm almost wondering now if they took the Captain America, 12-inch Captain America icons and retooled him. But I'm not mad. That's just smart business right there. It's got a good bit of detail. The belt actually moves. It's not a solid piece. The gloves, they spin around you so you can put them kind of however you want to. Good bit of detail inside the fist there. There we go. Oh, got good. Oh, too good torso. So you have a torso bend right here where he can, but he also has this torso piece as well. So good bit of articulation there. I'm digging that. You wanted to silver hawk his ass up. They did do it. They went there the mile. The face has the Super-Adaptoid face. So, and I'm assuming it's supposed to be an arc reactor right here. So I'll tell you what, for 20 hassle points, and if somebody can get all of them correctly, we'll do a random drawing and send you guys a prize. In the comments below, drop me the comments, what all powers does the Super-Adaptoid possess? So hey, no Googling people either. So let me know what you got. We'll do a random drawing and we'll do a giveaway. How about that? We haven't done a giveaway in a while. It's past time to do some giveaways, people. We are actually at 451 subscribers now. Close to that 500 mark. At 500 mark, we're going to do some things. So, I'm not seeing anywhere on here for this peg. I will say that. That is a little worrisome. So, I'm not quite sure where the peg goes. And also, so I'm thinking to get the shield on. Yeah, you're gonna have to remove the hand. And does the gauntlet remove? It's soft goods, so I thought it might have, but it does not. So let's see if we can kind of work. I don't really know if that's going to work through there, people. So I'm kind of curious how they actually done this now, because yeah, I don't see how that goes on. I've got the fist off. The fist comes off pretty easy. I'm not seeing a way to get this off. It's not feeling like it snaps. And even though I only have 20 in him, I don't want to break him. And you only have one open fist, so that's definitely for Mjolnir. So wow, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see a way. That's, oh man, it almost like it gets distressed. Like if you were to try to pull it in to slide, it seems like it gets a little distressed. Actually, I don't fit over the forearm either. So let's just put the fist back in. And is that kind of all you got to it? So yeah, I'm guessing that's it. But I mean, if you can tell, like right there, those who know will know, and that looks like shit. That is hammer dog shit. They should have thought that through a little more. I'm not a fan of that right there. Ooh, not a fan of that at all. Mjolnir, however, does go into the hand really well. So basically, you got a floppy ass shield, and there's not a lot of head mobility in the head. It seems very stiff. Maybe that's because this is an old Captain America body that they repurposed. And but there you have it, people. I'm a little let down by this shield. If somebody has a better idea of how to do the shield, let me know without breaking it. But there you have it, people. The Super-Adaptoid. It started out really good. I was going to give it a good grade. This shield thing really knocks it down for me. So I'm going to go down to about 3.5 out of 5 hassles on this right here, just because of that right there. That's a little, yeah, that's a little let downing. Little let downing, so to speak. And I'll find a good way to pose him up, and I'll post some pictures on the gram, Facebook. You guys let me know what you think. So, Super-Adaptoid, people. Yeah, 3.5 out of 5 hassles. The poor retooling, it done it for me. So, now for the main event. We got these fellers right here. The back of the box. You see now why your boy has not been hired as some sort of sales manager, because yeah, I started with the back of the box. From the bottom again. See the front, you got Thor on one side, and you got some really kick-ass art right here. Now they went the mile on theirs. They done some really cool art. I'm digging the fact that it has both bearded and unbearded. Bearded and masked bearded Thor. I'm sorry. I'll get it out eventually. Well, like we discussed before, alcoholist HASSEL gets a little tongue-tied. There we go. She's a cut, people. Draw me for all your C-sections. No, please don't actually. I don't do well with real blood. Hard blood all day long. Real blood, not so much. But it's a story for a different day. Get out of here. All right. So we got the cardboard casket. You see it? Start right off with some baggies in the middle of this bad boy right here. So let's see how we're gonna do this. One little baggie, 2 little baggies, 3 little baggies. Hey, where's all the little Indians? So this one here, you will have to take the old casket apart. So we're going to take, this will be Thor. Ooh. this would be Destroyer. I don't know why I like saying it like that. That was pretty fun. So, appears, oh wait, something dropped. No, that's just cardboard. So, everything's out of the cardboard casket. Get out of here. So, last shits. Let's start out with the one I feel is going to be the simplest. Start out with Destroyer. Ooh. And this figure has some heft to it. Wow. Really good detail. I mean, I know you're going to say HASSEL. It's a suit of fucking armor. How much detail could you be? Colossus type armor at that. But, I don't know, it looks really, really good in person. And another good sized figure, as you can tell, you know, good bit of heft to it as well. He is a hefty suit of armor. I'm a fan of it. He's got a good head. Has anybody took one of these and repainted it to make Thor Buster Iron Man? Because I mean, you could literally repaint this bad boy right here and just put an arc reactor in the middle. You could probably get the Marvel Select version of the arc reactor from the Silver Centurion Iron Man, because they would be about the same scale, so to speak. Has anybody done that? If you have, drop me some pictures below. Let me take a look at that. I love custom figures. I love well done custom Marvel Legends, because I've seen some that you do better than Hasbro. Oh wow! So the shoulder pieces, they move, so it allows for the articulation. I like that. You have the torso. Oh man. Oh, negative points right there. There is no waist hip movement. You have the articulation in the torso up here. Nothing right here in the waist. Wow, that's actually a waist. Hey, see what I did there? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna stick him to the side so I don't, you know, let the Super-Adaptoid's poor judgment rub off on him. We'll just kind of stick him there. We'll leave him there for a minute. Let's see what old Thor. Let's see what old Thor Borenson has. Okay. Very classic Thor. You start off with the Thor with no mask. You can count that in on the drinking game. I do like the Walt Simons and the boots, you know, that you got in the very typical 80s run. A lot of detail in the arms. He's pretty fucking vascular. He is yeah. What do they call it on I think they described him best, Drax described him best on Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, your boy's pretty badass in there. Soft goods cape. Actually got some paint and detail on the back, so it's not just lazy. You got the 80s Thor thing there. The discs are actually raised. Very good looking piece. I like that. I'm a fan. So let's start diving into these old baggies and let's see what we got in the baggies. No officer. There's nothing that shouldn't be there. We have a closed fist for Thor. And Mjolnir. And he's got a good size so I guess they got it where you could actually, you know, have it wrapped around his hand, like he's holding that, because you know sometimes in the comics he's spinning around by that and only hold the little leather piece here, and that's how he flew. They actually have the inscription. My camera's probably not going to pick it up, but it's there. This is I read it a while ago, butchered it up pretty good. Not going to reread it now. Let's move on to baggie number 2. Sir, do you mind if we search the car? I do. Like a piece of cardboard. Okay, that was a little bit weird. So, we get the masked head in this baggie. And it looks really cool. I am a fan. That's what's going to go on my Thor. Without a doubt. That is 100% what's going I like that. Those of you that don't know, that was when the feller that became Thunderstrike became Thor for a spell. Before he wielded the powers. We know Donald Blake and Thor were separated, and he actually picked up the stick and became Thor for some spell. Eric Masterson. And then he became Thor, and he actually sported a beard and a mask and whatnot for a while, and that was, I don't know why, because he looked just the fucking same. He transformed into Thor. He didn't transform into Eric Masterson with Thor's abilities. But, it's what it is. Now, there is a difference in the wings on the two helmets. So, as you see, there's like a little metal raised piece right there. Let's see if we can get it good. All white wings, like the old school. I actually kind of like that better. I don't know. This does look good. It does. And I don't know. I am a fan. When I think of Thor, I want the helmet. I don't want Chris Hemsworth helmetless, no wings Thor. I like the helmet. It's iconic. It's old school. I love it. I'm not sure why this little piece of cardboard came in with the head. It done nothing. But let's transfer these old heads over and see what we're working with. All right, pops off pretty easy. Does it go back on easy? Yeah, it actually does. It doesn't fuck up the wings. So there you go, people. Masked Thor. And now that, I know what's there, we'll give him his old hammer. Let's try to pose him up a little bit, maybe. What say ye? I say ye bring the thunder of Thunderstruck. Yeah, it's some, I'm gonna fuck around with the posing a little bit. I'm not as good at the posing as Monster is. Monster of the Nerdy Man Room show. Another shameless plug. He is really great at this shit. He actually told me next time he's here, he's going to take up the challenge of trying to pose my metal head. My metal head. That's what I got, people. That's what's going on my West Coast Adventure shelf. And, yeah, that's what we're going with. So, before I give you a side-by-side comparison, let's just check the other baggie. The final baggie. And it's Destroyer hands. One's open. I don't know what the fuck he's supposed to grab unless he's going to steal Mjolnir. He would be worthy, I suppose. And an arched hand. Now, this one actually looks really cool. Now, you can have him kind of Ultron it up or something like that. Kind of dig that. It's like, might be what I have to go with. I'm not sure. Then again, I may leave him kind of fist down like he's a suit of armor in the area. So for a size comparison, these guys, let me get my fucking hands out of the way. I'm not a hand model. Good size comparison between the two here. I like it. And that's one good thing about Marvel Legends. They do great at scaling. And they stay consistent. Because, I mean, just, for shits and giggles. Thor and Wolverine. You see it right here. And as it should be. Let's see where old Destroyer and Joe Fixit rank up to one another. The Destroyer, as you can see, is even bigger than Joe Fixit. So, yeah. Good, I'll give them some redemption on that. Even though they did kind of take away the, the hip movement on Destroyer there. I'm going to give them back some. So, on the set itself is a solid 4.5 out of 5 hassles. Thor, they knocked it out of the park with Thor. Thor is about a 4 3/4 hassle out of 5. You can't get much more perfect than this for an actual Thor figure. Destroyer, he's a 4 out of 5 hassles. So that's where it just kind of evens out that we got 4.5 out of 5 hassles for the set. Really good set. Highly recommend if you happen to hit your ollies, by all means, go buy this mother stumper. It is worth it. I highly recommend it. Looking back at it now, had I bought it at the $56 or whatever it retailed at initially, I wouldn't have been upset if I'd bought this set at $56. Other than the fact that you assholes are going to get to buy it, you know, for $19.99 at Ollie's. That's the only remorse I have with my Joe Fix-It and the purple suit on the shelf over there is the fact that, you know, and even my Hawkeye that's on the Avengers Glider, I bought Hawkeye at a sale on Amazon for like $30, and now he's $19.99 at Ollie's, and that really disgusts me. A little more so than Joe Fix-It. It's like, oh, I never expected Joe Fix-It. That was a badass figure, a really great figure. If you don't have it, go check out a review. I did figure review that, and it is on here on the channel. Scroll the channel sometimes. Maybe you missed an episode or 4. Go on a binge. Or you can watch us on Spotlight Media. We have an app now on Roku. We are on Roku, we're on Fire TV, and the app. So you can just go and dive into a deep dive of HASSEL review. So, pretty cool. Thanks to Big Rob of Big Rob's House of Entertainment. And no Chinese food for this hookup today. He done a great whole toy haul. Check out his toy hunts. They're really fun and informative. The rest of the day I'm going to probably spend either out in the pool drinking, or I do got some customization I'm wanting to do. So on Prime Day, I did buy this buzzer figure from Amazon Prime with the whole purpose of turning him into a Johnny Blaze. Because, you know, I got the Gambit jacket. And as you see, it's going to look pretty good, actually, once completed. There, that's a little better. That's a little better. As you see, we'll have a Midnight Suns Johnny Blaze. I got the arms, and I pop the arms off, and here is the bugaboo I run into. So even though Hasbro owns G.I. Joe Classifieds, and they own Marvel Legends, they retool both bodies differently. So this is the arm that comes off the Classified figure. You can see, pretty simple. This is the arm that comes off of Marvel Legends. You see that there round peg there? They designed it to snap the fucking torso around there. So, I've been trying to find a way around this for about 3 days now without starting to mutilate either portion, because I just know me. Your boy is no Bob Vila. I just assumed this was going to be a simple kit bash, and that's why I didn't mind. Because literally, I bought one Gambit, fucked the body up, tore the arms all to hell and back trying to get them off because I didn't realize they were like this. So I bought another Gambit. So I'm already 2 Gambits into this Johnny Blaze, and now a buzzer. So roughly $50 later, I'm already have $50 if I can turn this into a kit bash, if I don't have to buy anything else. So it's looking like if I can't get these arms to work right here, my only other 2 options are to buy a loose General Hawk, take the arms out of him. Unfortunately, it won't be like this. He'll have cuffs, and hope no one notices. I'll notice, and it's going to drive me fucking insane. Or get a morph figure and paint the arms brown and pray the brown matches. So, yeah, your boy's a little disheartened right now. So I was hoping for a simple kit bash. I didn't envision this because between the this trench coat and arms, it was going to be a kick-ass Midnight Suns Johnny Blaze. I was going to get the shotgun off a Hawk, and was really excited about this. But the show must go on, as they say, and I got to figure out some sort of way to make this work. Not sure yet how, but I'm gonna. Your boy is gonna, because I got too much well, your boy's got too much stubbornness in him. So with that being said, don't forget to check out our sponsors on Collectibles, 305 Main Street, Tipton, Georgia. Check out the Clady Clan for all your nerdy needs, where they do unity through community, Phantoms Unite. Check out Spotlight Media. Check out our boy Chris Daly of Fueled by Weird. They've got something really weird on the horizon. I know if you've been watching our page, you've been seeing the countdown coming. We got a big announcement next week at Comic-Con. No, we're not going to be at Comic-Con, It'll be during Comic-Con weekend, so we are going to have that announcement next Friday. And till then, make mine Marvel.
Garbage, top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I